Hi, my name is Spencer. I'm a member of the Crosslines Young Professionals Board, and I'm on the Geek Squad for the 2020 Hope at Home Virtual Gala. I'm here to talk to you about how to register for the event. Start by visiting our event website, which can be found at one.bidpal.net/hopeathome. That's one.bidpal.net/hopeathome. You should be redirected to the welcome page of the Hope at Home website. There's lots of helpful information here about the event, and you can even explore the tabs on the left-hand side to learn more about our sponsors, access the link to the live stream, browse our auction items, and more. You want to go to the upper right-hand corner of your screen and click Sign In. You'll have the option to sign in via email, Facebook, or Google. You'll have to enter your email address. I'm just going to put in a fake one as an example. Then you'll have to follow the simple prompts to create a password. Next, it will ask for some basic contact information, including your home address, email address, and phone number. Make sure to put your cell phone number and keep this box selected. It will send you a link on your phone so you can access our mobile bidding platform. Last, it will ask you to add a credit card. This is an extremely secure website, and your card information will be used only if you decide to bid or donate online. If you'd like to bid on auction items or donate via the event website, a credit card is required. I'm going to click No Thanks, but I can always come back and add my credit card in later. You can return to the Hope at Home website by clicking this unique link sent to your cell phone, or by typing in the URL we shared at the beginning of this video. You'll only need your email and password to log in next time. If you text our keyword, Hope at Home, no spaces, that's HOPEATHOME, to 243-725, that's 243-725, you'll be sent a link to easily register via your mobile phone. You'll receive a personalized one-click login to click and join the fundraiser. This eliminates the need to create a login with an email address and password. Thanks for watching this video. The Crosslines Geek Squad will be available tonight from 6 to 10 p.m. If you have any questions about mobile bidding or donating online, feel free to contact us and we'll give you an answer quickly.
My name is Trisha Brower, and I am so excited to once again be the auctioneer for Crosslines' upcoming gala, Hope at Home. Now, just as in past years, we will have an auction, and trust me when I say this year's lineup is amazing, and you are not going to want to miss it. This event is entirely virtual this year, which means you're going to have to visit the website here and register now in order to take part and raise money for Crosslines. There are tons of reasons to attend the first ever virtual gala, and a few of those reasons are the super cool auction items that you will get to bid on. I'd like to take a moment just to talk about some of those really cool and super fun packages. If you're like me, you have been dying to go on vacation, but want to avoid the airlines and spending time around a lot of other people. This is an opportunity for you to take a trip to Breckenridge and spend a week in a gorgeous luxury condo nestled in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. It sleeps up to 8 and includes access to a heated pool, heated hot tub, and is within walking distance of downtown shops, restaurants, and slopes. Other things for you to bid on. There is also an incredible golf getaway at Thousand Hills Golf Resorts in Branson. Also up for bid is a selection of over 20 high-end liquors that have been carefully selected for you by the Crosslines board. And also, there is a private, professionally smoked barbecue dinner at a location of your choice for up to 12 other people. Dinner will include a live performance by a local musician and beer and wine for the entire group. So, What are you waiting for? Register now, and we cannot wait to see you at our virtual event, Hope at Home, on September 19th.
The roads are pretty big here. Sometimes I'll wait behind a vehicle until the cars pass, and then I get around that vehicle. But usually people, most of them, will give you plenty of room. Some of them, I guess they think they own the road. My name's Vicki Brown, and I'm here to tell my story about what happened to me. I don't want help unless I absolutely have to have the help. It has nothing to do with pride or any of that other. It's just, I just feel that way. I got evicted, so I went down to Cross Lines. I had a friend that lived down there. All I knew about Cross Lines was the food. I would eat out down there, and this was in the middle of April, so it was cold out there. Then I was going to the other part of Cross Lines where they help people. I went in to plug in my scooter. Then I could sleep, because being on the street, you never know what could happen, so I was not getting any sleep at night. I'm there plugged in, sleeping, and I guess Gloria started talking to me and found out I was homeless, needed to get out of the cold.
Vicki came in here to eat food at our food kitchen several times, and we noticed that she never left and that she had been in the park, which is right across the street from us. So Vicki had spent several nights in the park with nowhere to go. When the staff realized what her situation was, we immediately stepped in to try to figure out how we could get Vicki off the streets.
Then she put me up in the motel for a week, so that was really great. You know, being able to sleep on a bed rather than sit up in my scooter and try to sleep. That was difficult.
Vicki's in a very vulnerable population, especially in Wyandotte County. There are no emergency shelters in Wyandotte County. But if you're a woman or a child in Wyandotte County, unless you're a victim of domestic violence, there is no place to send you. So our only option after her time was up on the Jackson County shelter was to put her into a hotel for a short time while the apartment became ready for her.
like I say, you never know how it feels until it happens to you. You really don't, and then you get a little more feeling of what's going on. Not that I advise people for that to happen to them, because it's not a pleasant experience, especially in the cold.
When I see Vicki coming into Cross Lines to eat lunch or just to say hi, it gives me such a sense of gratitude for the donors who have helped make that happen. The fact that Cross Lines is able to fulfill our mission through people like Vicki is very, very satisfying, and just to know that she's in a home because of Cross Lines and because of the people who make Cross Lines possible.
They're really nice people there. They are. They're really nice. I like them. And the people who serve, they're real friendly. It's a joy to be around them.
Oftentimes people come to us as their last option. Without Cross Lines, I really don't know where people would go to find the assistance that we provide them.
I'm grateful to all the people that are able to give, and I hope that even if they can't give money, if they can try to do things to help the homeless or do whatever that they love to do just to be able to help. There's all kinds of things out there that need to be done in this world. I'm really thankful to all the people that did do, because otherwise I'd have just been out on the street.
Hi, my name's Hillary, and I'm a member of the Cross Lines Young Professionals Board. I'm also a member of the Geek Squad, or HELP team, for the 2020 Hope at Home Virtual Gala. Some of you may have questions about how the mobile bidding works, so we want to share this helpful One Cause video with you to help guide you through. Thank you for watching this help video. The Geek Squad is available tonight from 6 to 10 p.m. to answer any of your questions regarding mobile bidding, donating online, and more. Please call, text, or email us for help. Thank you.
My name's Kristen Agar, and I'm a member of the Crosslines Young Professionals Board, and also part of the Geek Squad, or HELP team, for the 2020 Hope at Home Virtual Gala. I'm going to show you how to donate online via our event website. So the first important thing to know is that in order to donate online for this event, you must start by registering via our event website. Check out our instructional video, How to Register, to get started. Once you are registered, you can visit our event website, the same website where you registered, and click Make a Donation on the left-hand side. If you're accessing this page from your mobile phone, you'll want to click the menu button in the top left-hand corner to see the same drop-down list. From there, you should see a thermometer showing how much money has already been raised and a bunch of green buttons with different amounts. Click the amount you would like to donate and follow the prompts to complete your payment. There is also an Other button to enter a custom amount. You can donate at any time via our event website, but if you're planning to watch the live stream, wait until our live program to donate so we can see the thermometer really start to climb. If you'd like to donate by check, simply mail a check to the Crosslines office. Don't forget to write Hope at Home in the memo line. Thanks for watching this help video. The Geek Squad is available from 6 to 10 p.m. tonight to answer your questions about mobile bidding, online donating, and more. Call, text, or email us for help.
Working 30 and 40 hours a week, business is going to slow down in the winter time, so you got to have a backup. Mr. Cotton, he's a small contractor. Concrete with Mr. Cotton 4 years. Just in the spring, summer, fall. He does a lot of sidewalks, driveways, double driveways, steps. He have 4 employees, and we all like teamwork. We know exactly what we're supposed to do. At my age, it'd be kind of hard to get a full-time job. They say, how can a man be so happy and broke and homeless? I'm just gonna say homeless. I got to the point in life, I quit letting it irritate me. I just went with the flow. Okay, I'm homeless, I'm gonna get up out of it. I just keep waking up and keep going to bed every night. Things gonna happen. I experienced sleeping out in the cold. I was in front of the Social Security office with 3 or 4 blankets, cardboard and plastic sleeping, and I left there at 6 a.m. I'd catch the city bus down the cross line, shower, get myself ready to deal with today's world and get myself out of this situation.
You were hungry? Good.
I was almost getting ready to give up, but I didn't though. Something kept telling me to hold on. Crossline rescued me. Rob worked with me so much, even in the office and out the office. We went everywhere to took care of business. And all of the staff here at Crossline, I didn't know it was that many people was pushing and was praying, was caring. There's a lot of folks I didn't even know. So I call them family. A family can be anyone that shows love and concern. If I could do it, anybody can do it. I mean, they have so many resources. They can help you wherever your status is. If you need help on utilities, rent, gas bill. This time, the way the economy are now, they coming. I believe that. They coming to get help. They already on the phone, and Crossline only can take so many phone calls to help on utilities and gas. But if I ever run across a big sum of money, I wouldn't care if it was a lottery or whatever. I'm putting my money on Crossline. I want this percentage to go to Crossline so they can help people that were just like me.
Have you had contact with her? Okay.
3 days ago, I had the feeling that I wasn't going to get housing. I figured it was going to take longer, but I got surprised. And that's a good feeling.
Thank you, Brian.
That's a beautiful feeling when you know that you have your own place. When you can get a good night's rest and you can wake up and you can function, and I mean, that's beautiful. When you can kind of help, you can figure things out to get yourself started. When you have your own place, you can think. Your thinking capacity is awesome. You don't have nothing weighing you down, and, no worries, no headache. And that's beautiful when you don't have that. You know, and when you can go to bed And you don't have to you can let your mind just be at ease, peace. It ain't nothing like having your own place. Nothing. I get the chance to live again.
Good evening. Welcome to Hope at Home, a live stream program benefiting Crosslines Community Outreach. And although we all wish we could gather together tonight safely, we are so grateful that you are with us virtually. My name's Jim Cosgrove. Some people know me as Mr. Stinky Feet. Yes, for real. I write songs and books for children. And for more than 2 decades, I have been rocking families all over this great country. And I've had a chance to play for families in other countries. And throughout my career, my wife Jenny and I have been attracted to and committed to organizations that improve the lives of those who are most in need. And we first learned about Crosslines through our community of worship, Colonial Church in Prairie Village. The folks there have been involved with Crosslines for years. And what we love about Crosslines is that it serves at-risk families in our community. And I am here tonight to spread the good news about the fabulous work Crosslines does for our community and to celebrate the efforts of those who improve the lives of the most marginalized, especially during this pandemic. And folks, in our current climate, I think it's important that we take every chance we get to promote unity in our world. My whole life has been about bringing people together. And that is why I want to share a special song with you tonight. Now, I wrote this song with our older daughter when our younger daughter was in the hospital recovering from a traumatic head injury that she received as an infant. And during that difficult time in our family, we learned how important it is that we stick together when times are challenging as well as when times are easy. And we also learned that we're not meant to journey through this life on our own. We need each other. And tonight, my wish is that this song brings you hope at a time of great uncertainty, that it reminds you that you are not alone, and that perhaps the greatest gift we can offer others right now is hope at home. I hope you enjoy the song. Hey friends, you know, when we stick together as a family, as a community, as a nation, as a human race, amazing things can happen, right? Yes. So let's stick together, shall we? Sometimes when you're feeling down, maybe it's time to gather round. Grab your friends and family, we'll all join hands in harmony and stick together. Let's stick together. And if you're ever feeling blue, here's one thing that you can do. Crawl right up into my lap, read some stories and take a nap, and we'll stick together. Let's stick together. Every now and then the days get tough, and you feel like you just had about enough. Well, I know you'll be fine every time we are near. I'll be standing by your side. When we stand against the storm, clouds give way to a sunny morn. We'll hold each other in a tight embrace. There's no challenge we can't face when we stick together. Let's stick together. All right, now this is where we all sing. Will you sing with me? Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Come on, let's stick together. Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Oh, oh, oh. And thank you for sticking together with us.
This is the hardest thing Crosslines has ever faced. We knew that Crosslines had to keep our doors open. We knew that people were going to need us now more than ever. If Crosslines would have closed, I don't know where our clients would have gone. I don't know where people would have gotten food. I don't know where people would have had their basic needs met. Wyandotte County has been the hardest area hit by COVID throughout the Kansas City area, and there are very few safety nets for folks in Wyandotte County. Without Crosslines, people would literally be sleeping in their cars. They would literally be going without food. They would literally be going without showers. If you're on the streets and you're sleeping on the ground every night, you need a place to come and take a shower every day. We are committed to making sure that Wyandotte County is taken care of. For several weeks, we did a drive-through food pantry where we were putting food directly in people's cars. In one day, we served twice as many families as we usually serve in an entire month. To see cars continuing to drive through our parking lot nonstop, to see the line around the block was overwhelming, but it also made us even more committed to keeping our doors open. Since then, we've adapted our inside food pantry to make it safe for folks to get their food. Crosslines has been a hub for services throughout the pandemic. We've worked closely with our local health department. We've offered several COVID testing sites on our campus. The uncertainty that the people that we serve at Crosslines is not just an emotional uncertainty. It is a physical uncertainty of where will I be tomorrow if I get evicted? How will I keep my lights on? How will I feed my children? Our donors have ensured that Crosslines doors stay open. It has made sure that we have food on our shelves to give to people. It makes sure that we can keep people in their homes. Without the support of our donors and volunteers, we would not make it through this. Hi, I'm Cecilia Jones, the Executive Director with Crosslines. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. I love the gala every year because I get to see so many longtime Crosslines friends, and I miss seeing you. But things have changed so much. Things have changed for all of us, and especially for our clients at Crosslines, and that's why we need you this year, now more than ever. It's been a difficult time the past few months. the pandemic has really increased the need. More than twice as many people are coming to Crosslines this year compared to last year. As you saw in the video, the need for food is drastically increasing. Since the beginning of the pandemic, we have provided over 200,000 pounds of food. We're now seeing a sharp increase in the number of families at risk of homelessness. Just yesterday alone, we received applications for 30 families needing rent assistance so that they would not become evicted. It's really easy to become discouraged when there is so much need and there is no relief in sight. Jim sings, with his song, sings it best. When you're sad and feeling down, maybe it's time to gather around, grab your friends and family. We'll all join hands in harmony and stick together. Let's stick together. Crosslines is able to feed and house families today because so many caring and determined people decided to stick together. I think of our staff who jumped right in, putting on protective equipment, changing their jobs, just really meeting the immediate need of our clients. I think of our volunteers who continue to come down and serve with smiles on their face, even behind a mask. I think of our donors who met our immediate call and really ensured that we could keep our programs running. I think of our sponsors who have made sure that tonight can happen. And I think of you watching this program live because you know that together we can make a difference. Thank you. COVID has had a devastating impact on our community. I am inspired daily by the determination and resiliency of our clients. They're facing so much right now, but they're determined to make ends meet for themselves and their families. We've heard of countless stories, and tonight you're going to meet somebody named Julia. She was living in her car when she came to Crosslines. Julia did not plan to become homeless. She did not want to come to Crosslines and ask for help. She didn't know the epidemic was coming. But as you watch this live video, or as you watch this video live at home, think about what would happen if you had to spend the night in your car tonight, or if you had to sleep at the doorstep of an abandoned building, or if you had to wonder where your next meal was coming from for you and your family. Through your generosity, we can continue to support and walk alongside people like Julia. Here's Julia's story.
So I was sleeping in my car, just anywhere, I could. And a lot of times I got run out, and I even went up to the truck stops and slept up there. I was sleeping behind gas stations, grocery stores. I was even going to the emergency room at the hospitals to sit at night. You're sleeping in a car, you're a female. You can't sleep because every sound wakes you up and you're scared. You're thinking, are you gonna be okay? You have no clean clothes, nothing to eat. Words can't describe how bad it is. It's terrible. I can't do this. I just can't. I won't live through it. And then this pandemic hit, and I lost my job. I did home health care. I went into people's homes, and I took care of them.
We're finding many folks that are falling into homelessness at risk of eviction that were never in that spot before. I feel the weight that our clients are experiencing in knowing that housing is life. Housing is health care. Housing is recovery from mental health. Housing is recovery from substance abuse. Housing is everything. I've known 4 people that were unsheltered that have lost their life since the pandemic started.
Once you become homeless, it's hard for them to find a new place. And then they have that eviction on record, so it just makes it more difficult for them. And then if they have children, they'll be struggling in the streets or in their car with nothing to eat.
Based on everything I'm seeing, we're just now beginning to feel the impact economically of this pandemic. And I think that all the projections that we're seeing is that we need to prepare for the long haul with these kind of supports and services. Especially when unemployment runs out, we can expect a large increase into this system, especially of folks that have never accessed these services before. So we're working with other emergency service providers within the community to really make sure that we are not just what Crosslines is doing, but we as a community are trying to address these needs.
Getting to hear when we tell them, hey, this is how much we're gonna help you with, and just knowing the excitement in the back of the phone, even though we're not able to see their smile, but sometimes they cry of excitement, and so that makes me feel like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I helped someone.
I do, and I feel you guys. If it wasn't for Crosslines, I don't know what I'd do, because they've helped me with housing, they've helped me with food, they've helped me with furniture, they've given me not just that thing, but they're my friends. You know, I can call and talk to them, or I'll stop in and talk to them. But they're there for support, and they're a blessing. They really, really are a blessing, and I'm thankful for them. But first, you know, you have to help yourself. You got to help yourself before you can go even start to ask somebody else. For the life of me, I'm not going to backslide. I don't care. I'm not. I can't. To me, this is my mansion. I mean, it's everything to me. I know I can go home and be safe, have a little bit of something to eat, a roof over my head, and soap and water. They gave me a kickstart. All I needed was a little help, and I could do it.
Good evening. My name is Tricia Brower, and I am so excited to be back with you tonight, supporting Crosslines. Every year, I am moved by the stories, like we just heard from Julia, and it's such an honor to be with you all to help raise money for the work that Crosslines is doing in our community. At this time, we're going to transition to our gift of giving, and we are going to encourage you to donate to Crosslines at a level that is meaningful to you and your family. So I invite you now to go ahead and grab your favorite device, whether that be your cell phone, your iPad, and click on the link that was sent to you in your email or on your text message. You will then click on Make a Donation on the left-hand side. And as we work through the levels, I'd like to take time to talk to you about what your support will do for Crosslines, and also recognize some of our donors as they come in. Now, we're going to see a thermometer, we're going to see names coming across. This is the time where we normally get to be so excited, and we are missing you right now in the room. But we invite you to cheer each other on in the chat below, show your favorite emojis, give each other thumbs up, give the virtual high fives, as we work towards shattering that $85,000 goal. So our first level of giving is at the $5,000 level. And $5,000 will help to rehouse two families who are just like Julia, who literally have no place to go. This will enable Crosslines to get these families into housing and get them back on their feet with things like deposits and rent, and also to help with other resources as people become stabilized. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to announce that our very first level at the $5,000, let's give a huge thank you to Jack and Paula Rao. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, look at my cheerleaders. Ha, that's awesome. So thank you for kicking off our Fund in Need. We appreciate your support so much. And if there's anyone else who would like to join Jack and Paula, go ahead and click that $5,000 donation button at this time. And our next level that you can give at is at the $2,500 level. $2,500 will fully support a family who is at risk of being evicted so that they do not become homeless. In August alone, Crosslines provided more than $50,000 in emergency assistance to 225 individuals. This month alone, the needs are going to continue to increase. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, we have some more donations already coming in at this level. Mary Steve and Glenn Littleton, thank you for your $2,500 donation. Jeffrey and Jane Ackley, thank you for your $2,500 donation as well. Wow, that is so exciting. We appreciate you so much. I'm seeing this thermometer climbing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we make positive impact and change in our community. Now, Our next level is at $1,000. And as Cecilia talked about, and you saw in the video, the need for food is increasing at a pace that we just can't even imagine. And $1,000 will help to provide 400 nutritious hot meals for struggling individuals. And coming in at $1,000, we got a couple of donations over $1,000. That's absolutely amazing. Annie and Dave Sims, thank you for your $1,500 donation. Chris and Esther, thank you for your $1,500 donation. We appreciate you so much. Terry and Cindy Moore, thank you for your $1,000 donation. Look at that thermometer climbing up. Absolutely amazing right there. We are so excited to see the funds coming in. Now, as that thermometer continues to climb, again, remember, we are working on shattering that $85,000 goal. We also have had a couple of other donations come in. Kim Peck, thank you as well for your $1,000 donation. Now, our next level of giving is at the $500 donation. And this will help a family keep their gas or electricity on. Because, folks, people shouldn't have to choose between food and paying their utility bill. Since June 1st in Wyandotte County alone, many families have had their utilities shut off by BPU despite the pandemic that is going on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time where we have to make sure that these choices, hard choices, are not being made and that Crosslines is there to fill the gap. So thank you, Tina Twillman, for your $500 donation. Yes, that's absolutely amazing. Karen and David Peck, thank you for your amazing donation at $500. We appreciate you so very much. I'm watching that thermometer going up. It's absolutely so cool to see it happening. And moving on, another level where you can donate is at the $250 level. This will provide nutritious emergency groceries for up to 5 families in the Crosslines Food Pantry. Now, the food pantry this year has already served more than 14,000 people. That is a lot of folks who need our help. And so if you're able to donate, go ahead and click that button right now. Let's thank some of our donors who are coming in at this level. Fred Crouch, you came in at $300. Thank you so incredibly much. Marky Crabtree, I apologize for that, coming in at $250. Linda Arnold coming in at $250. Julia Cotter, $250 as well. Thank you. There's so many donations that are coming in. Look at that thermometer going up, up, up. Oh my, oh my goodness, folks. I got a little choked up there because I've been checking the donations coming in, and there's so many more that are absolutely coming in. Kathy, thank you for your $1,000 donation as well. And Ann and Dave, thank you very much. Terry, thank you. So many folks who are coming in at those levels. Look at the $500. Lisa, thank you very much. Jan, Donna, Ron, Terry and Cindy, Kelsey, so many folks to thank at this level. We appreciate all the work that you're doing in our community. Wow, there's so many names. I can't even read them all. I really can't. We'll be here all night, and that's a great thing, but we want to keep it moving forward. So $100, the last level that I'm going to walk you through. This will provide groceries for 2 families of 4 through the food pantry. Now, this visit means the pantry provides a family with 10 meals, and the families are able to come up to once per month. So, again, the last level that I'm formally going to ask you for now, if we were in the room together, this is where we see all those bid cards really flying around. We get the tambourines going. We start clapping. We start cheering. We keep having fun. I encourage you to be doing that at home. We're going to watch that thermometer to continue to rise as we raise money for Crosslines. Brian Gregory, thank you. Margaret Steele, thank you. Margaret Ackley, thank you. Michael Blake, Dixie Morris, Dana and Kenneth, thank you. Larry and Susan, Michael, thank you. Diane Kuhn, thank you, thank you, thank you. And there's so many more folks. Look at those thermometers going up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is so amazing. I hope that you're cheering at home because woohoo! We're cheering in the room right now as we see this thermometer continue to climb. Absolutely amazing, folks. Now, the Fund to Need is going to be open. The Gift of Giving is going to be open for a while. So you have plenty of time to give. But trust me, the folks who work at Crosslines, they want to sleep tonight. So go ahead and donate now, so that we reach that goal here this evening. And so I want to thank you all for your amazing generosity. You are truly helping the most vulnerable in our community. Now, I would like to take a little bit of a break and share this video highlighting some of the faithful Crosslines supporters sharing why they choose to support Crosslines. Enjoy the video.
It's kind of sad that we're going through this quarantine right now, because my most enjoyable, volunteering experience for me is always the events.
I remember the first time St. Paul served a meal at Crosslines in the 80s. It was 86, 87, 88, something like that. And we were serving meatloaf. And another woman and I were in the kitchen. We started to pull the meatloaves out of the oven and looked at the line. And there was this long line of people. It looked like we were not going to have enough meatloaf. And we did. We came out just right. And I remember the announcement at church following that meal. I remember telling the people, that story about Jesus dividing the loaves to feed the hungry people? Well, we did that this week.
I love what Crosslines does. We affect so many people within the community. It's just a great organization, and we do a lot with very little. And you could actually see it's rewarding because you can see the difference that you can make with other people.
They have been wonderful every year that I've worked with them since I've been with United Way, and especially with COVID-19 hitting and the massive disruption we had, particularly with, having to get a lot of kids who would have gotten food from their schools no longer able to get that food. They were quick to implement, improvise, and get a system of food delivery going. And quite honestly, I don't think people really appreciate how much we would have had in terms of need and suffering in this community if there weren't great organizations like Crosslines Community Outreach really stepping up in a time of crisis to meet that need.
Paul and I often have that conversation on our drive home from Crosslines. We've been there for a morning or an afternoon, and we're driving home and we're saying, I think today we really had a special moment when we worked with maybe a special client, or maybe there was a special challenge or something different that came up. But almost every experience, there is something there that touches you.
People that come in are broken people that are hurting, and somehow we make it possible for them to leave feeling better. And that everybody needs that in their life to make people feel better.
Crosslines, it's an organization that is, it's more than a hands-out organization, it's a hands-up organization. That speaks to me because it's more than just, here's some food, here's some money for your rent, but how can we better people? And for me personally, that gives me hope that maybe someday we can get these folks out of their homelessness.
Why do I continue to support Crosslines? I would say is all the amazing people that I've met, from the staff to the board to the volunteers. There's just a real genuine feeling of trying to make a positive change that vibrates through the organization. So really, when you look at these people, look at staff, and see how dedicated they are to the mission, it makes it really easy for me to not only support Crosslines, but to continue to support Crosslines as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, thank you to everyone who has already given in our gift of giving. As a reminder, that will be open until Monday, and please note that you can donate any amount that is meaningful to you and your family. So if there was an amount that I didn't mention, we didn't talk through, go ahead and click on Other and enter in any dollar amount. Trust me, Crosslines will take any donation, whether that be from $1 all the way up to $1 million. And now, I'd like to take a few moments to highlight some of the amazing auction packages that have been put together for you to bid on tonight. Now, typically, the live auction is one of my most favorite parts of the evening because it's where I get to talk fast. And if we were in the room together, it'd sound a little bit something like this. All right, would you bid 100 2, nobody did 200, 300, now what did it 400, now what did it 500, 400, 500, now 600, now 700, now what did it 8, now what did it 8, now what did it 8, sold $700. But ladies and gentlemen, you're not here. I don't see your bid cards. So instead, we're going to use those awesome devices. Grab your phone, grab your iPad, grab your computer, and click on the links to bid because that is where you will find the items. Now, I'm going to highlight just a few of those auction packages. I'm going to talk about some trips, and I'm going to talk about some other experiences. Now, all the trips that I'm going to mention are within a day's drive of Kansas City and have private accommodations. And also, I'm just going to touch upon some of the highlights on it. So if you want to see all the details, go ahead and click on that package, and you will see all the information listed in the description below. So the first one, this one's my favorite. This is called, I got a prop for this one. This is called Lift Your Spirits. Okay? Now, are you looking to stock up your liquor cabinet or bar during these tough times? I know I am. So you can mix things up with over 20 top shelf liquors carefully selected by Crosslines board members. So first off, you have a George Remus Rapple Reserve Bourbon, a Foursquare single blended rum, and this beautiful bottle. I have never seen a bottle this pretty before of Grand Mayan Ultra Aged Tequila. Isn't this so cool? Look at that. That's so neat. This alone is worth it right there. So ladies and gentlemen, those are just some of the liquors that are listed there that you will be included in this package. Now, bidding on this one has been going crazy on there. We're going to talk about where some of the bids are here in just a moment. Now, the next package is a trip to Breckenridge, Colorado. Enjoy this luxury condo in Breckenridge. It has 4 bedrooms that sleep up to 8, and it is offered for 7 days and 6 nights. The condo is located at the south end of Main Street within easy walking distance to all the shops, the restaurants, and the slopes. It also has a heated hot tub and a heated pool. Now, bidding on this is already at over $2,200. And so if you are bidder 340, you're my high bidder right now. And so obviously we want to raise as much money as we possibly can for Crosslines. This is an awesome opportunity for you to get your next vacation. Now, the next item. This is one of my favorite ones to talk about. This is a private barbecue dinner for up to 12 with live music. Now, this has everything that you need to host the ultimate outdoor barbecue party for up to 12 guests. Chris Hosington with Hunka Hunkin' Burnin' Rub will come to your location of choice and smoke a customized barbecue meal, including homemade sides. Now, Hunka Burnin' Rub has been competing for over 12 years in contests all across the country and has scored in the top 25 of over 500 teams at the American Royal in the last 2 years. Also, Matt Schoaf is a one-man band specializing in acoustic guitar and vocals will perform at your party for up to 3 hours. Matt is an accomplished local musician who has gone on to work with several local and national acts. This package, this is one of the best parts, also includes an assortment of beer, wine, and liquor. All you need to do is to provide the appetite. Ladies and gentlemen, this package is already up to $2,700. That is $2,700 benefiting Crosslines. That is the type of bidding that we like to see. And again, ladies and gentlemen, remember, grab that device, raise those bids, and let's make some more money for Crosslines. The next item. Who is ready to go to the Ozarks? Because this is your opportunity to discover an abundance of recreational activities in a relaxing lakefront condo. Located at Osage Beach, this 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo sleeps up to 6 people and is available any week in 2021. Or if you don't want to go for a whole week, you can also book 2 long weekends instead. Golf lovers will love the condo's proximity to several world-class golf courses, and shoppers will enjoy access to unique stores, bars, and restaurants. Also, the winner will receive 2 gift cards to local favorites. Now, this one, again, great opportunity. The bidding is at $760. Bidder 207 Roberts. That bids with you, but you know what? Let's raise some more money, and let's see those bids come up. Now, I'm going to take a short pause for just a moment, and we would like to have a word from our top sponsor, North American Savings Bank.
At NASB, one of our 4 core values is do the right thing. This philosophy applies to both our business decisions and how we define our role in the community. And we take that role very seriously. We believe that every person deserves to have a safe and stable place to call home, which is why we're so honored to be able to work with Crosslines, especially now as even more people have been affected by unexpected hardships caused by this pandemic. As a bank and mortgage provider, we work with individuals and families every day who want to achieve their dreams of financial independence and homeship. It's a fundamental goal of most people. Crosslines helps people retain their dignity during difficult times by providing access to the basic needs every person deserves: food, shelter, and respect. Please join us to support this incredible organization and the important work it's doing for our Kansas City community.
Thank you so much to our wonderful sponsors. Now I'm going to highlight just a few more of a couple of the amazing auction packages that are still available for you to bid on. The next one, this is a golf lover's dream. You will have the opportunity to spend 2 nights in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath luxury condo located at Thousand Hills Golf Resort in Branson and enjoy 4 rounds of golf at some of the most popular courses. The award-winning golf course will take you on an 18-hole journey through the beautiful Ozark Hills with a cart rental. And to make this even better, your condo is located in the heart of Branson, so you are next to all the shops and attractions. Now again, some of you must really be itching to go out there and golf because the bid currently is with the Rouse, yes, at $640, so you are helping us raise some more money. We thank you. And again, remember, bidding on these items will be open until 10 o'clock tonight. Now, where are my bourbon lovers? We sold a package very similar to this last year, and it was one of the most popular packages in all of the auctions. So, this package includes 3 high-end American-made bourbons. The first bottle is a 12-year-old Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey from Van Winkle's Special Reserve Collection. This elegant bourbon is only released once per year. The second bottle is a Thomas H. Handy Straight Rye Whiskey that is part of the American, I apologize, there we go, that is part of the Antique Collection from Buffalo Trace. And finally, the last bottle is a Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey from William LaRue Weller that was 2019's Whiskey of the Year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are into bourbon, you know how hard it is to find one of these bottles by themselves, let alone 3 of these bottles together. The bidding on this one is already over $2,000 with our bidder, Stuart. Thank you so much for your amazing bid. And we know that we want to keep raising more funds with this, so keep your eye on that item. Now, our next item that I'm going to highlight is another getaway to Colorado. This is the opportunity to enjoy a getaway during the summer while staying in your private 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Breckenridge. This is located just off Ski Hill Road, and this package includes a week-long stay for up to 4 people. You will be able to stroll through the charming Main Street, hit the trails, enjoy dining inside or out, and partake in endless summer activities, such as whitewater rafting, horseback riding, and golfing, just to name a few. Bookings are available June through September. Some of these items, we would like to take another short break to hear from another one of our top sponsors.
Knit Rights has been a part of the Kansas City community for 97 years after being started by a World War I amputee in 1923.
A critical part of our mission statement is we are here to serve. And that really guides us every day in what we do.
It's always been a part about not only giving back to the customers that we have, but it's also been a part about giving back to our communities. Crosslines is pretty much a part of all of our employees' lives in some way. They've helped out in any way that they possibly can, whether it be the Christmas store, whether it be the barbecue in the past, whether it be in the food pantry. Being able to do that has been one small way to give back.
The pandemic hit and the stay-at-home orders went into effect within our community. Our team at Knit Right was working hard on how we could still produce products for the patients and practitioners that needed them while keeping our employees safe. We also looked at how we could mobilize our business and use our medical textile expertise to create products that would help during the crisis. Within a matter of weeks, our teams in North Carolina and Kansas City developed our DTYF non-medical face mask. By April, we had converted our production and were selling the product across the nation. For every mask that we sell, we are donating a mask to organizations that serve vulnerable populations within our communities. Crosslines was one of the first organizations within Kansas City that we donated masks to, for them to distribute to their employees and to their clients. To date, we have donated almost 100,000 masks in Kansas City and across the U.S. Every business, company, organization, family has been impacted by the pandemic in some way, and Crosslines is no different. Knit Right is blessed that we've been able to help our neighbor, and we hope that you will join us in supporting Crosslines.
If you haven't already bid on one of the live auction items, make sure you do so now. And just a reminder that the live auction and the silent auction are open now and will stay open until 10 p.m. tonight. So let's check in on our donation levels so far. Can we take a look at the thermometer? All right, we're at $52,925. Let's see that thermometer rise. See if we can bust that goal of $85,000 before we sign off tonight. So thank you for that. Thank you for the donations. All right, let's see where we are next. Yes, there we go. If you are having trouble with the mobile bidding, or you just have a few questions that you need help with, don't hesitate to reach out to our Geek Squad. They are here in the room with us tonight, so you can reach them by calling or texting the number that's on your screen right now. And they are here to help you until 10 p.m. And then following the closing of the auction, if you have bid on something, you will receive a text letting you know what you've won if you've won it. So please, if you haven't already, you can donate online via our event website or send in a check anytime between now and Monday, September 21st. And if you know of a friend or two who was unable to watch tonight, let them know that this recording will be on the live stream program, will be on the Crosslines website for viewing anytime after tonight. So let's also right now take a moment to give a special shout-out thank you to our sponsors and our the folks who have donated auction items. Thank you for all that you've done. And thank you to those who have supported this event from behind the scenes. The Gala Committee, and the Geek Squad, who is with us tonight, and the dedicated Crosslines staff who are on the front lines every day. And our volunteer videographers who have made us look beautiful tonight, I hope. And others who have donated their time for this event. And most of all, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for joining us and for your generous support for Crosslines. When we stick together, we can make a difference in this world. And each of you has made a difference by tuning in tonight. Thank you so much. Good night. Sometimes when you're feeling down, maybe it's time to gather round. Grab your friends and family, we'll all join hands in harmony and stick together. Let's stick together. And if you're ever feeling blue, here's one thing that you can do. Crawl right up into my lap, read some stories and take a nap, and we'll stick together.
together. Every now and then the days get tough, and you feel like you just had about enough. Well, I know you'll be fine every time we are near. I'll be standing by your side. When we stand against the storm, mountain way to a sunny morn, we'll hold each other in a tight embrace. There's no challenge we can't face when we stick together. Let's stick together. All right, now this is where we all sing. Will you sing with me? Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Come on, let's stick together. Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Oh.